Welcome to the show. It is me, your girl Labora Lee, aka Cat Lee. And hold on, y'all, I'm not prepared. You have now tuned in to Ambitiously the podcast. I was a little nervous today, um, because Friday was weird. Few things were happening, but we're here. Everything seems well, so we're gonna do the show. Anyway, today, my ambitious ones, today is Media Monday, aka the Gab Beat. Listen, we are on the Gab Beat. We have a few things to discuss today. I want to get into it. I want to get into it. I want to get into it. Few things. First things first. Know this, that the phone line is always open and available during show hours, 443-850-4828, 443-850-4828. You can drop a comment, you can send a text, or you can ask me to drop the link, and I will, as long as you're on your best behavior. Um, yeah. And please be advised, if by chance you decide to call in, that you will be on air. You'll be live patched through on air. So just wanted you to know that little tidbit. Um, Also, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to this podcast. Every like, every share, and every subscription is greatly needed and appreciated. And it's all love over here, and I will shout you out for doing so. So make sure you do that. So I'm gonna play this quick commercial, and then we'll be right back with the tea. I'll be back. What's good, my ambitious ones? I am here because Savage Fenty is offering up something extraordinary. You get 2 for $29 bras and 50% off other items for new VIP members. You heard me. 2 bras for $29 plus 50% off of other items for new VIP memberships. I mean, you can't beat that. Before we get into the Gab Beat, I gotta shout out two special people because they definitely come and support and show love. So first things first, I want to give a big shout out to Rock. He's always, here to say hey. So what's up, Rock? I said what's up to you earlier, but I wanted to do it on air. Also, so big shout out, Hot Rock. Big shout out to the Brazilian man himself. No, he's not a Brazilian man. It's an inside joke. Doc. Hi, Doc, honey. So now that I've gotten to my booze, let's get into this Gab, because we got some Gab on this beat, and I want to talk about it. I try to keep it lighthearted today. We have enough bad news in the media as is, so I wanted to try to keep it light and airy a little bit, just a little bit. So we have a few things to discuss. So I'm gonna save the crazy parts. I'm gonna arrange it the right way. So let's get into it. So first things first, let's talk about the Brat and her boo. They actually welcomed a brand new baby boy. His name is True. Okay, so let's just get into the story, because then that way I can really give you the tidbits that need to be given. It's a celebration time for the Brat, who just gave birth to her baby boy. The end result of her first and very eventful pregnancy. We watched a lot of that as that one. Well, I have anyway. Um, the record-breaking rapper gave birth Tuesday evening in Atlanta to a 7-pound, 20-inch healthy son, and she and her wife, Jessica Judy Harris Dupart, named their new arrival True Legend Harris Dupart. Oh, I like that. Brett tells reporters that she can't believe her son came from her, while Judy says they ponder changing the the child's name to Perfect upon his first impression. Brett added, hold on, let's get into it. So Brett added a very appreciative. She's very appreciative for such a blessing, a bundle of joy. This journey has been more than amazing than they could have ever have imagined. The couple just caught a new Tesla to assist with their expanded family. Should come in handy for some legendary road trips. So let's big shout out to the Brett. Let's give her a congratulations. Now let me for y'all know that I first tell you the story and then I give my opinion. First and foremost, I never thought that I would see the day that the Brett would be carrying a baby herself. Not that she would never come to motherhood, but her carrying the baby. I think that this journey has been so adorable, especially all of the questions that she's had throughout the journey. Um, she's never experienced anything like this before. So this is a first for her. And there's a lot of things that she didn't understand about what would be happening. Now, her Mrs. has, I believe, 2 children. So she has already experienced it herself. But for the Brett, she's a first time mommy. And so congratulations are in order. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. So, yeah, congratulations to the Brett and Judy on their brand new baby boy. Life is such a precious thing to me. Like, to bring life into this world is a beautiful thing. Not enough people appreciate the gift that is, parenthood and, giving. Oh, wait a minute. We got another comment. I'm giving life. That's a beautiful thing. And so I think that it should be, greatly. Hold on, let's see what we got going on. It is something that should not be taken lightly, and it's something that is a beautiful experience. I only had one myself, but it was the best day of my life. Bringing her into this world. Like after she came out, I remember thinking like, hold on. So after she came out, it was the crazy part is I did natural childbirth, so I didn't have any epidural or anything like that. And she came out of me. I pushed her out, right? So the first thing I remember thinking was, oh my gosh, I can't believe I just did this. And then the second thing was, oh my gosh, look at how beautiful she is. And I just couldn't, like, I remember her father was like, leave her alone. And I was like, it's my baby. I can't, like, it's impossible. But it is what it is, I was very happy about that. That day, they was like, just stay in the bed. You got to rest a little bit. And I was like, I'm fine. I can walk. I'm good. I just thought I could do it all that day. But, it was a beautiful experience. And I wouldn't trade that experience for anything in the world. Hi, Doc, honey. Oh, Rock gonna get you. I'm about to put it on the screen. What? Rock, what did you do to Doc's internet? But anyway, it was a beautiful, beautiful experience. And so for her to finally be able to experience it is a wonderful thing. My internet's tripping today. I think Rock did something. Oh, Rock, what did you do to his internet? Oh my gosh. Don't be doing nothing to his internet. He got a job to do, and his job, he can't be employee of the month, even though I don't like employee of the month, but maybe, I don't know, employee of this podcast and not be here to do his job. Don't mess with his internet, whatever you did, Rock. I don't know. It's a joke. So jokes. I don't know what you did to his internet. But anyway, so let's get back to the rest of this gab. Because it gets juicy. So let's talk a little sports. Yay, baby. I appreciate you being here. Um, Hold on. Because I do want to put that on the screen. Um, Also, let's talk a little sports talk real quick. Now, we all know that when it comes to Jay-Z, he at this point in time of his life, he's a juggernaut of business. That's how it's going down. It's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he's tapped into all kinds of lanes and all kinds of things. And so, why wouldn't he get into the soccer world? Let's get into it. Let's get into this gab, honey. So, Jay Z just made a massive splash in the soccer world, which I don't mind. I love soccer. His Rock Nation Sports International Agency opened up in Brazil and now represents one of the biggest international soccer stars alive. Oh, I hope I say his name right. Vin oh my God, Vinicius Jr. I probably said it wrong. Please forgive me if I said it wrong. Uh, yeah, and football, there you go, right too. It's because, see, Americans don't know. They just don't know. But let's get into this. I'm going to put that up in a minute. Um, but Hove and Rock Nation landed Vinny Jr. Yeah, I like Vinny. I like to say Vinny, period, because I probably butchered the crap out of his name just now. Like, probably totally butchered his name right now. But um, after acquiring famed Brazilian soccer, after acquiring famed Brazilian soccer agency TFM, which reps over 100 soccer players, including the international soccer star. Oh my gosh. What are you doing, Jay Z? You out here just all the business. Of course, if you're a soccer fan, like I am, you know 22-year-old Vinny Jr., um, which he's a winger of Real Madrid and the Brazilian national team, is widely considered one of the most talented soccer players in the world. Period. Um, for for as great as he is on the pitch, he's equally as popular of it, counting nearly 40 million followers on IG alone. That's a lot of followers. Speaking of social media, Vinny posted a photo hanging with Hove in late May, and it's been said that the star spoke about a potential partnership. Now, this move, Rock Nation believes they're positioned to become an even bigger player in the soccer world. So, that's what they planning. They trying to make some things happen. In terms of football, Brazil is the center of it all. I strongly identify with the culture that has such an incredible passion, all kinds of stuff going on. Incredible passion for the sport and music. Our influence in this game is growing, and this move shows our intention to the world. RNS president and founder Juan Perez said in a statement. TFM agency founder Frederico Pena will now act as lead for the new RSN wing. Rock Nation embodies the pinnacle of culture, sports, and entertainment. It made perfect sense to join Rock Nation, elevate our operations, and provide our athletes with comprehensive and global representation, Penna said. As for Jay, he's always made it clear he understands the popularity of soccer, period. And now he counts one of the greatest players of all time as one of his clients. I like this move right here. I mean, if you're gonna, and for a minute now, let's get to these comments. But for a minute now, so Rock, Doc said he at naughty by nature, Vinny. He is down with OPP. Listen, it's a different Vinny, but I get it. You know what I mean? Uh, Wait a minute, let's see what else we got here. Look on the real. Soccer, aka football, is worldwide. International money, period. And if you're going to dive into the sports game, if you're Jay-Z, that's probably a monument. Well, no, probably that's a place where you should be. It's international, like you said. Um, People all over the world, although it's called different things, and it was called something different here. It's called soccer here, but around the world it's football. Um, I'm a FIFA girl myself, but that's the move you make right there. That's where you want to go. Like you want to. That's where you should have. I probably. Well, I get it because he is American, and you do want to dive into American sports such as football and basketball and boxing and all of that good stuff. But that is an international um, feat. That's a monumental thing when it comes to the sports world. So I don't know. Not to tell him how to run his business, because of course I'm not. But I probably would have tackled that first, only because it's international. Soccer is everywhere. I don't care where you go. You're gonna find a good ass soccer game somewhere. So that's what it is. So how we feel about this, people? Are we liking the move? Are we not liking the move? Like, what do we feel about this? I personally like it. I think it's a great move. I think that was a awesome move to make, business wise anyway. Yeah, it was an awesome move to make. Let's see. We got a like here, so I want to shout out whoever just gave us. Okay, hi Derek, honey. Yeah, good move, great move. You know what I mean? Like that was a great move right there. I read that today and I was like, yo, if you're gonna do anything, soccer is where it's at. You feel me? So it is what it is. All right. So we're gonna keep it moving. What we got on time? And then I wanted to leave a little bit of time for us to have, other discussions as well. But this one right here tripped me out. And maybe because I'll tell you why it tripped me out in a minute. I'll tell you in a minute why this was crazy to me. And it's nothing personal. It's just not my cup of tea. But anyway, so Nelly snags $50 million in a deal for half of his catalog. So let's get into that. So things are heating up for Nelly again because the dude is about to get a hell of a lot richer after selling the rights to half of his music he cranked out, including his biggest hits. Now, sources close to the rappers say that Nelly secured a deal for 50% of his catalog, which includes 8 albums and a ton of number one singles that helped define pop culture in 2000. I'm going to get to that in a minute. Wait a minute. Let me get to that in a minute. I'll go back to the comments in a second. Now, it's being said that Nelly is teaming up with a company called Harborview Equity Partners for this, which is forking over the dough to lock up some of his best known songs, such as Ride With Me, Dilemma, and of course, Hot in Here. But obviously, they're getting more than just that. But those tracks are by and large the ones that Nelly's perhaps best known for. Okay. In fact, a couple of these songs he won Grammys for. He snagged a statue in 2003 for Dilemma featuring Kelly Rowland, and another the same year for Hot in Here. So Dilemma, he got best rap and song performance, and then for Hot in Here, he got best male rap solo performance, and he has another Grammy for his name. For his name for Shake the Tail Feather. Oh, I remember that one. I remember that joint. No word yet on which parts of Nelly's catalog besides the above mentioned singles now belong to Harborview, but considering the wide range of tunes he has under his belt, You got to figure there's more goodies in the vault and that they'll now have claim to it. It's a lot of money, obviously, so it's great news for Nelly. Interestingly, I can't even get it out, but things are going swimmingly for Nelly in other departments of his life, including his business ventures. Like he has an alcohol brand called Moshine, but he's not even done making music at this point in his career. The guy produced a full-on country album, Heartland, in 2021, and it's been said that part two is on the horizon as well. So, congratulations to Nelly for successfully getting to the bag. It's just that simple. So let me let me get to these comments. Yeah, congratulations to him for getting to the bag. I'm not mad at him getting to the bag at all. You gotta get it how you get it. So remember, um, hey, why is that up here? I'm confused. Okay, remember Jigga, he meant to say Jigga. He said it already. But remember Jigga said, I'm not a businessman, I'm a businessman. Yeah, I remember that. I'll use that to this day, even though I'm not, you know what I mean? Whatever, but I still use that line. And sorry, meant Jigga, not I got what you meant, boo. I understood exactly what you were saying. This selling of catalogs has been happening a lot. Artists selling their catalogs. Yeah, it's been happening a lot. But I figure like this. Well, I'll get to that in a minute. Let's see what else you had to say. Kind of interesting, like why they want the lump sum of money at once. Usually, long as you got the masters, you can be set. Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you why in a minute. Hold on. Um, what else you said? I want to make sure I get to all of your comments. Very odd. Okay. And what else here? What else you had to say here? I'm gonna tell you why in a second. And I told you I you heard that Nelly Country, Country Album? No, me either. I wasn't seeking to hear it though. I really wasn't. And again, it was something that I was going to add on. I tell the story first and then I come to it. But you heard the Nelly Country Album? Nope, me either. It's probably with Silk the Shocker CD. No. Why do we? I mean, not that I was. Again, I wasn't a fan of Silk the Shocker, so. But anyway, so I'm gonna tell you, a lot of these artists are selling their catalog because one, even though you feel like what I mean, like they should be set for life, if there's I don't it, on one hand, yeah, but on the other hand, no. You feel me? Because if you're not selling anything, um, you know, you're not really making money off of it. So whether you own your masters or not, if you don't have any sales, it just doesn't matter now, does it? Now, with this company here that just bought, and he didn't sell all of his masters, just half of them. I mean, all of his catalog, just half of it. I'm quite sure they didn't buy the country album though. But songs like Hot in Here, that's been used in commercials and things like that. So, he could still profit off of that. But I'm quite sure what he made off of the commercials using that song is nowhere near the money that he just made off of selling half of his catalog. You know what I'm saying? I guess in his mind, he just really trying to make sure he's set up for life. You know what I mean? Because I'm quite sure that he didn't have that 50 million. I'm more than certain he didn't have that 50 million. And so I think that's where it comes down to artists like, okay, well, I could take this 50 mil, which is a big lump sum, and he sold his catalog, but he still get publishing. He still get performance publishing. So And again, he said he's not done making music. So, you know, where do we go from here? Like, all right, he still can make music. And I think that's the other part that a lot of people don't pay attention to as well, which is, yeah, I sold my old catalog or whatever, but I could still make music if I choose to, or if I'm hot enough to where so I could sell records. Now, there's probably a market for Nelly, you know what I mean, in the country lane. I mean, he did start off with country grammar, so it's probably a market for him, you know. White people of other races love Nelly, so maybe it's gonna work out for the best, you know, for his best. I don't know, but that's what he did. He sold it. So let me go to a quick commercial, and I'll be right back, honey. And we got some more to talk about. Don't get it twisted, but I'm gonna do a quick one. Okay, I'll be right back.
Want last-minute brand design help? Get top-tier Fiverr freelance creatives at your fingertips, fast, with secure payments and 24/7 support. Head to Fiverr.com today and get something started.
Any commercials that I play, the link is in the link tree link. It's not on Facebook. I think I'm gonna add it to the comments though, but I can't add it to my live videos for some strange reason, like they're on one, so whatever. So I'll add it later. But yeah, all of the ads that we run, the link is in the link tree link. Okay, so let's keep it moving. We got more to talk about. We're not done. I think I'm gonna save the best for last. I feel like those two should go together. So let me get to this one really quickly. I feel like those should be back to back. So I'm gonna save those for last. So we've been talking about for a little while Lil Wayne hooking up with and I'm probably gonna mess up her name too, but Flau'jae Johnson from LSU. You know, they won big things, but she's also she's also, you know, in this rap game right now. And so it had been reported a while back, and I think I did make mention of it in the show prior that she was supposed to be hooking up with Lil Wayne. Well, it finally happened. After months of trying to link up, Lil Wayne got to meet LSU hoops star Johnson. I did say, I thought I said it. I thought I said it. But you know, I talk about so much over here. I'm not sure, but I thought I made mention of that, right? Them hooking up and doing some work together. Thanks, Doc. See, that's why you here, baby. I mean, that's why you here, because you just make. See what I'm saying? Everybody got a job, shorty. Everybody got a job. Anyway, so now we've learned that the two are getting to work on the rap collab. The Amelie Spitter and the Tigers Guard got to see each other face to face for the first time in New Orleans on Sunday, after Weezy's surprise performance at the Essence Festival. I gotta get to the Essence Festival. Oh, okay. See, I knew I said something about it. Hold on. Because I knew I said something about it. I knew. I wasn't tripping. I knew I was talking about it. But anyway, I hate how this is working right now. I'm not having technical difficulties. It's just stuff is slow. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna get to all of that in a minute. But so he did a surprise performance at the Essence Festival. The two shared a big hug backstage, and then they posed for a couple of pics. They got to exchange some quick words too before Wayne had to get to his other obligations. But sources close to Weezy said, following their connection, they've now put the wheels in motion for a new song, with plans to get things started on ASAP. Of course, Wayne has been trying to get this, this all going since April, when he said on ESPN during the women's NCAA tournament that he wanted to connect with Johnson an aspiring rapper who signed to Roc Nation. That might have been a good move for her because, on all fronts. Like, Roc Nation is doing some things right now. But at the time, Johnson, who stoked about Lil Wayne's shout out, tweeting, "Imagine winning a national championship your freshman year and then getting Lil Wayne feature right after. What a life." No word on, when their track will drop or what it'll be called for that matter. But one thing is clear, it is no doubt it's going to be fire. I swear, because she can rhyme, y'all. She can. And I do like that about her. It's just like not just basketball with her. She can rhyme her little ass off. Let's see. Yeah, I did tell you her father was from your city. And I did tell you he was taken out when she was a baby in his arms. Her record label was Pure Pain Records. Okay. All right, thanks. See, you be coming with the facts. That's why you here, Doc. I told you everybody got a job. Doc be doing his job. That's why he employ you tonight. Anyway, but I think this is dope. And I think this is dope. His record label is Pure Pain Records. Okay. So Wayne's record label is Pure Pain Records. Okay. Yeah, I think this is a beautiful thing. It's beautiful to see Wayne out here doing what he doing and, keeping it pushing, because there was a lot going on with that Cash Money situation / Young Money situation, a lot of lawsuits and things of that nature and craziness going on with that and dealing with Baby and all of that. So it's a beautiful thing to see him up and, running and doing his thing. But then it's a beautiful thing also to see him showing love to the newer generations, and especially a young lady with actual skill. You feel me? Like, she can rhyme, and he knows talent when he said, "Hey, Libra, this is what we do." That's my birthday twin, so he know how to scope the talent when he need to scope it. We're good at that. It's one thing we are really good at. Let's see, his top song was Fuck Friends Radio. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna get this on here. Let's see what we got to say about his top song was Fuck Friends Radio Friendly Cut Friends. Look up the video on YouTube when you can. I sure will. I certainly will. Wayne has been trying to do some things out here. People just trying to make it, been trying to make it a little crazy for him, but he's out here trying to do some things. All right, so speaking of Young Money, which he's no longer on that label anymore, it's just Universal at this point. But let's get to one of his proteges from the past, Drake. I saved these two stories for last, and I feel like it's fitting that these next two stories that they go back to back, and I'm gonna tell you why in a minute. But so Drake had some words for Childish Gambino. Your overrated, over awarded hit is a low light prop in my show. Okay, so Drake took a shot at Childish. I'm getting ready to tell you what Aubrey did. Drake took a shot at Childish Gambino during the opening night of his it was all a blur tour, which for all intents and purposes could be considered a long delayed clapback. Ooh, buddy. Childish Gambino previously admitted his Grammy Award-winning track "This Is America" was originally framed as a Drake diss before he turned it into a protest anthem. Drizzy didn't let that slide. That's what Aubrey did. He said, "Fuck that. I'm gonna get to this. Let me finish the story and then we'll talk about it." Fans combing through Wednesday night's concert footage from the inside of Chicago's United Center discovered Drake, had this huge Childish Gambino Like, it's crazy. Okay. All right. We're going to get to that in a minute too, boo boo. So he came to the stage with a message. The overrated and over awarded hit song, This Is America, was originally a Drake diss record. Drake's sub was definitely intentional. The Childish Gambino targeted caption went up as he performed his 2011 hit Headlines. That was my joint too. A track that outlines how he's always in the center of news. Night One was definitely one Drake stands will remember for ages. 21 Savage also took to the stage, and the Canadian rapper debuted holograms of himself and the late Virgil. Everybody know about what happened to Virgil, and also got pelted with the cell phone. I want to talk about that too. Childish Gambino might want to rethink his diss song after all. Okay. I do like Childish Gambino for multiple reasons, not just music, but we're gonna get to that in a minute. Hold on. Let me get to these comments real quick. All right, so I told you it was like for Drake's set, it was like a lot of holograms in the background. So let me put these comments out real quick. So those who are those who are watching can see them, and I'm reading them to my listening audience. So he said, "What did Aubrey done did?" Yeah, rest in peace, Virgil, for real. Dang, what is going on here? I should probably do it from. So Doc says, "Nah, I rock with Childish Gambino. Definitely a different vibe, but he dope." And I agree. I agree with that but it's like you say, he's definitely a different vibe, and he's not for everybody. He's an acquired taste. I personally have that taste, you feel me? And then I like him because he does other things besides just music. He's directing and all of these things. So I'm very proud of his, progression. But you can't escape when you out here dissing people. And then what I want to know is what exactly do him and Drake got going on? Because he said This Is America was originally a Drake diss. So what made him decide that was what he wanted to diss Drake? I would like to know that part. Like, where did the beef come from? What made them want to get into like a beef? Well, I guess with Drake knowing that This Is America was originally a diss about him until he changed it into, a protest anthem. I guess that would be where his beef comes in at. But what did Drake do to Childish Gambino that got Childish Gambino out here writing Drake diss songs? That's what I want to know. Okay. All right. Let's see what you had to say here. All right, I'm about to go back over here. I hate it over here. Okay. Because Drake is considered by some a great rapper. Okay, but I don't see how that could cause. I mean, it could cause competition, but I don't see how that would cause beef. You know what I'm saying? Like the way as though you want to start. I mean, I guess. With this rap game, it's always gonna be some competition there, and people always make diss records about each other. I'm sorry, I'm hot, and I had to. Studio gets a little hot from time to time, but so I guess I could see that, but it's like was it an unprovoked? Well, he changed it, so it wasn't a diss record, but was it unprovoked? Like, was it an unprovoked diss record? Like, I don't understand. So this day and age, people just be beefing with people just for the sake of beefing with people. But I think for me, I just don't understand where that beef came from. Like, why did he? Well, he changed it again because it went from being a Drake diss song to being a protest anthem. But oh, or did he? Cause I could see This Is America and by Drake being Canadian. Okay, I get that part, but it probably was a slight diss, not direct. Yeah, I mean, This Is America and Drake is Canadian, but he said the whole song was a diss song before he changed it. So I don't know. Um, I don't know. I just don't know. Wait, let me see what else we got on here. Drake probably heard them stems or reference. Yeah, reference track. He probably did, and I know why. Like again, I know why Drake would be, have his standpoint, but I'm still lost about the Childish Gambino part in the beef. You ask us, the public, might not ever hear the original. I guarantee we probably won't hear the original. Well, I don't know. We might hear the original now that Drake out here putting big ass, dumb ass holograms on the stage of Childish Gambino, and it ain't even like a hologram of him. Actually, it's like a hologram, a silly looking hologram, a little dumbass hologram. So, yeah, but it's Drake said, I don't care how old it is. You got beef with me, you got beef with me forever, in the immortal words of Cardi B. I get it, I understand it. You got beef with me, we gonna be forever, nigga. We going to war. This war, I didn't say nothing then, but I'm saying something now. So I don't know. Plus it was like 5 years old, yeah. But Drake feels some kind of way in 2023. Also, I'm gonna need y'all when y'all go to these concerts to stop throwing shit at people. Stop it. Yeah, it is petty, real petty. That's probably why I like it, because it's petty, like it's above and beyond petty. But I need y'all to stop throwing shit at people on the stage. It's so disrespectful. And think about it. You work at Starbucks, and then somebody come to your job and start throwing shit at you. How you gonna feel? That's their job. Like, stop throwing shit at them. And at that particular show, somebody threw a cell phone at Drake. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if it would have hit him and caused some real damage? Stop throwing stuff at people. And Jason Derulo had a comment about that, and a couple of other people. What's her name? The red girl. Sexy Red. I think her name is Sexy Red, the little booty hole girl. Anyway, she had recently people throwing shit at her too. So it's just dumb, but petty boots Drake. That's funny, Doc. I mean, sometimes you gotta be petty. The one artist, I think Billie Eilish, got stitches at her from hers. You know what I'm saying? Stop throwing stuff at people. Yeah, all right. Sexy Red, that's her name, the booty hole girl. She got something thrown at her too. It's like, I'm at work. I don't want to be assaulted while I'm at work. Stop throwing shit at me. Like, come on. So even though I don't really fuck with shorty like that, I get it too. Like, stop throwing shit at people while they're at work. Like, I get it. You want their attention, or, maybe you didn't like how they was performing. I don't know what you got going on, but stop throwing shit at people while they on the stage. It's ridiculous. All right, let me get to my last story, and then I got to show some love, and we're going to talk some more about all the things that we talked about this evening. But stop throwing shit at people. I'm telling you, you work at, let's see, Walmart, and somebody coming in and start throwing paper towels at you. You're going to feel some kind of way. Yo, stop. All right, let's get to Miss India.Arie. I told you it all kind of flowed today. India.Arie doesn't like the fact that Megan Thee Stallion and Janelle Monáe show off a lot of their skin during their performances. But the criticism has the internet ripping her as a ripping her as a boomer. The veteran neo soul singer issued she said, I'm rebuking the devil. That's what it is. But other two artists live shows choices, namely that their tendency to bare their bodies on stage, which was again on display this past weekend during the Essence Festival, where both Megan Thee Stallion and Janelle Monáe grabbed the mics. Their respective sets went viral. In Janelle's case, it was because she ended up flashing the audience, revealing her right breast, which had a nipple pasty. And she had a habit lately of dropping her top, but she has said she feels comfortable in her own skin. As for Meg, she didn't really do anything too crazy, but just a little twerking. Her normal MO, just a little twerking on the booty, which she always incorporates into her routines, for which she's kind of become famous for. Well, it's normal for Meg Thee Stallion. And in any case, India wasn't feeling the perceived prep show they put on. Well, peep show that they put on. And she sounded off about it on IG, saying the issue is what is context. Humanity does everything, but does everything belong? Oh my gosh, I hate this. Because shit just loading off slow and shit. Hold on. Okay. So she said, but does everything belong on stage? No. Is everything for kids? No. She continues, so when we as a culture make something like this mainstream, it shows a lack of discretion and discernment. To those in the comments who laughed at anyone who wants these things for our culture, you certainly have that right. India adds this though. Just as many folks have the right to, want our mainstream international exports, our music, to show us in a respectful light, I'd like to be on the record, go on the record as saying this won't age well, and that's my issue. She finished by saying she loves Janelle and Meg, but just not how they're choosing to express themselves in this regard. Her critique, although somewhat apologetic, is getting roasted by fans, dropping memes and, stuff, mocking India.Arie. Essentially, she's getting branded a prude and an old head who should keep her comments to herself and let the young guns live. Others are being even harsher, saying that artists such as herself are bitter and miserable. Though, they tough crowds out here. You know what I mean? All right, so let's get to this India.Arie thing. First and foremost, I love India.Arie. It's my boo. She got a lot of songs that I just loved over the years. Timeless classics, right? Let's see what Doc had to say. India.Arie, hold on. Oh my gosh. All right, I could take this off the screen, so I'm gonna just do it from over here now because this is annoying the hell out of me. This monitor here, but I'm reading the comments from there. So I can get rid of this because that was the last story for the night. Let's see what Doc had to say real quick. So India.Arie's song Brown Skin Girl is over a Akinelli beat, but put it in your mouth. Okay. So then she made it not so vulgar, right? She knows what's up. She trying to be a lady in the streets. Okay. Listen. I don't know if my grandma watching this, but anyway, let me say this. I believe, because I'm a woman, that women have the right to do what it is that they want. Now, here's the thing. Because I am the mother of a girl, a daughter, I don't want my daughter don't listen to that kind of music anyway. She's still a freaking kid. Thank you, Most High Heavenly Father. She's still a kid. Like, she still watches My Little Pony. It's all about cartoons and all of that, things of that nature. Plus, I am very, very much into making sure I know what she has going on and paying attention to what she has going on, right? But there are a lot of parents out here that do not pay attention to their children and what their children have going on. I'm sorry, I gotta blow my nose. I suffer from allergies and sinuses all year round. But there are a lot of parents out here that don't pay attention to their children, and so yeah, their kids are seeing this. And yes, because there are a lot of parents, they make it okay for girls to go out here and think it's cool for them to do what they do. Now, should your children be at a Janelle Monáe show, at a Meg Thee Stallion show? No, they shouldn't. So what they do on the stage is what they do because they're children. They should not be there, right? But I do think it's a little degrading. I'm not going to be sitting on this podcast. Well, one is YouTube not having it anyway. I don't think Twitch is or Facebook is either. But am I going to be flashing you my boobs? Well, first of all, these tatas is pretty big. But am I going like, look at my boobs? No, I'm not doing that. And it is entertainment. You're right. You're correct. It very much is entertainment. But the problem is and we know that the entertainment industry sex sells. Problem is that don't make it right. Just because it's entertainment. I'm not going to say just because it's entertainment, it's okay. It's not okay. That shit is not okay. It's not. It's not okay. I'm not look as you got Rock on the screen. Listen, but I ain't flashing my titties at Rock, even though Rock want me to go over the even though Rock want me to go over the OnlyFans. I'm just decorum. You feel me? It's just a certain way that a lady should carry herself. Do I believe that it's okay to dress sexy? And let me talk about that real quick too. Oh no, I gotta hurry up. Because Usher got him going crazy out here. Boosie want to fight him now. It's like Boosie don't want to fight him, but he did say if Usher was serenading his lady with his hands all on his lady, he was trying to put paws on that nigga. But it has been, right now, the conversation about how we carry ourselves as ladies is very much a subject to be discussed. I don't want my kid to think that it's okay to go out here, even if she grown, to go out here and just be flashing boobies everywhere and shit. Twerking is twerking. Meg Thee Stallion been twerking since she came out, but the boobie thing, that's a whole nother thing. And then Janet Jackson get in trouble for now it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's decorum. Janelle Monáe really does have some beautiful breasts. This is one beautiful breasted woman to another beautiful breasted woman. But everybody don't need to see her titties. Like, everybody don't need to see her breasts. You know what I'm saying? Decorum. You feel me? If it was a nip slip, if a boobie popped out just that one time, I got it. I get it. But it's not. I'm not going to ever agree with that. I don't care what nobody say. I just don't think it's cool. When you go and discuss it, I'm curious about your stance on Kiki. Again, I feel like a woman has the right. I just said it just now. I feel like women have the right to dress how they want to dress. But if you're going out here showing your boobies, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, people gonna feel how they feel, including in the IRE. As far as this Kiki thing and her baby daddy and him feeling some kind of way about his woman with her booty out, that's between them. Am I going to say that she shouldn't wear what she want to wear? Absolutely fucking not, because I'm going to wear what the fuck I want to wear. And now my ass ain't going to be out. Again, I ain't going to be out here just look at my titties. But, you know me, I feel like a woman should be able to. And then we also all got to remember, Kiki just had a baby. And when you just have a baby, you're trying to get back to yourself. I don't think what she had on was that bad, but again, she's in a relationship with a man who thinks it was that bad, so he is entitled to feel how he feels about it. Should there have been a discussion between he and she? Yes. It shouldn't have been on the internet, you feel me, at all. But that's between them, you feel me? he made it public because he went and started speaking on it on the internet. But if he really felt some kind of way about what she was wearing, then he should have talked to his woman about that. That's a one-on-one conversation. The world don't need to be in it. But Usher got him going crazy. Usher got him going crazy out here. And that's the other thing. Usher is not on. He didn't just serenade her. He's been serenading a lot of. He's gotten Taraji. He just did, what's her name, Sweetie, and a couple of other when he serenades them. Like it's too much. It's too much. What are we confused about, Rock? Let's see. Oh, she did the woman thing and needed attention and validation. I don't know what she needed. I can't speak for Kiki. I'm not Kiki. You feel me? But normally after you have a baby, you feeling icky. You're not feeling your most sexiest. You put on weight. You feel me? Like, it's a lot of things that go along with it. But again, that was a conversation for him and her to have in private and not on the internet. Simple. And then she said he knew what she was when he saw her before she left. That's what she said. So why is this a big thing? Like, she said he saw her. They live together. They live in the same home. He saw her before she left. It really was about Usher serenading her and looking at her booty, because he already knew what she had on before she left. He already saw what she had on before they live in the same house. Usher might not want to meet a Brazilian man at his show. It might get wild. I'm just saying. Or Boosie, apparently, because Boosie said he got beef too. All right, let me get this showing some love. He said if he ever catch Usher with his hands on his lady, he gonna put them paws on him. That's what Boosie said. Yes, it was another man, the other man getting the view. That's all it was. That's all it was, because they lived together. He saw what the house she had on when she left out with her girls. It was Usher serenading his boo and all up on his boo, and he felt some kind of way about it. That's all that was. Ain't nobody gonna tell me otherwise. That's what that was. He was mad because it's Usher. But it's like, dude, I don't think Kiki would do it to him. You know what that man got. You know what Usher got. I think it was just a nice little time at a show. They was having a good time. Usher came in there and started singing to her. And then Usher could sing and her baby daddy can't sing. You know what I mean? And Usher was giving it to her and she was singing with him and dancing with him and all that. It was just the attention of the other man. It wasn't really about what she wore, because she could have had on way worse. Anyway, it's all love. Big love to my top 6, the United States, the United Kingdom, India, France, Germany, and Belgium, specifically Brussels. I love you so much. Thank you for being loyal and faithful listeners, and I appreciate you so much. Russia, Indonesia, Japan, New Zealand, Australia, Turkey, Switzerland, Canada, Mexico, Austria, Philippines, and Kenya. I love you, babies. Thank you. Pakistan, Romania, South Africa, Nigeria, Brazil, Netherlands, Singapore, Spain, Japan, Ireland, and Nepal. I love you all. Thank you. Mauritius, Israel, Hong Kong, China, Poland, Tunisia, and Venezuela, baby. I love you. And big shout out to the Czech Republic. You're not on here yet, but I'm going to make sure I update this list to make sure I add in on anybody else who belongs on this list. But I love you guys. Thank you so much. If you don't know, the names of the countries I just shouted out were my listening audience, and I appreciate them so much. Exactly. You know what he got. So I don't think Kiki was trying to give him no coochie. I just think it was Usher singing. And I ain't gonna lie, Usher can sing his ass off. Shit. He sang to me, I'm a shit. Okay, Usher, I ain't giving you no coochie, but yeah. I'm not saying it. I will not say it. You said it already. I'm not saying it. You said it for me. I don't have to say it. But he got that thing. And that's that. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying. I know you want to hear me say it. But Doc, I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it. But you know he got that thing. So I don't think she was trying to give him none. She was just having a good time with her girls. And you saw what she had on before she left the house, sir. Nope, I'm not even saying that either. But no, I'm not, Doc. I'm not doing none of that. But he got that thing, like I said. But no, I don't think Kiki was trying to throw her coochie at him. I just think that her baby daddy was just tripping because another man had her attention for like 5 minutes. And that's what it is. Listen, we are 800 downloads away from our 10,000 mark. I'm very excited about that. I think we could get that in the next couple of weeks. I'm very excited about that. So, yeah, I love it. They know what that thing is if they know what Usher is. Don't you do that. Don't do that. You just want me to say it. Your listeners don't know what that thing is. Oh, yes, they do. The world knows about Usher. And if they don't know, then they can go look it up and then they'll know what that thing is. You gotta say it. No, I don't gotta say it. And I ain't saying nope. That thing. He got that thing. He got that thing. I ain't gotta say shit. He got that thing. If you don't know what that thing is, go look up Usher and his recent involvement with the lady. They are foreign, but the foreign people get the news too. Go look it up. The internet, they got access to the internet all across the world. That's how they listening to me, bro. Go look it up about Usher and his involvement and the allegations about what it is that he supposedly has and what he supposedly gave to other people. That's all I gotta say. And then they can look it up themselves. But he got that thing. Anyway, I'm not saying it. I'm just not gonna say it. So yeah. 800 more downloads and we will be at our 10,000 mark. I'm very excited about that. Our anniversary for this podcast is in 12 days. I'm excited about that too. Even if it's not a podcast day, I think that I'm still gonna do a podcast just for celebration purposes. And maybe I'll shout out some cities as well. I haven't decided yet, but a lot of good things is happening in the month of July, and I love it. I love it. I love it. Make sure you tune in tomorrow night for the tap in. King Knox will be here. We've already gotten over the fact that he might not be on time, but he'll be here. Let me say these things because these are the things that I have to say. First things first, if you'd like to come on this show, if you would like advertisement, sponsorship, discussions, if you have suggestions, if whatever, hit me up, ambitiouslythepodcast@gmail.com, ambitiouslythepodcast@gmail.com. The phone line is always open and available. Know that if you call in, you will be live on air, so be mindful of what you say. You could ask me to drop the link. Also be mindful of what you're doing when I drop the link and I go to let you on camera, period. But it's open, or drop a comment like my booze do. Appreciate them so much. I love you, Doc, but I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. If I play music, then know that I have permission to play any music that I play. Be sure you check out Fire Friday for the new Fire mix. Hopefully this Friday we will not have any technical difficulties. But if we do, I'm gonna keep it. We're gonna make it happen anyway, because that's what we do over here. IG, hit me up at Miss Ambitiously ENT. On Facebook, it's Ambitiously. On YouTube, it's Ambitiously the Podcast. Just type it in, you'll find us. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to this podcast. We need every like and every share and every subscription. Couldn't even get that out. So just make sure you do that. Check out our website, www.ambitiouslyentertainment.com, www.ambitiouslyentertainment.com. If you would like to drop a donation without me going to OnlyFans, because I'm not going there, then $ capital LURLUCIDITY, Lure Lucidity, lure them in clearly. That's what that means. Become a member on Patreon so you can get the set list and know get the full Fire mix and the set list are available on there as well, but you only get that if you're a Patreon member, so you can know all of the songs that are a part of the Fire Mix, and other things are on there as well. Same thing with View It, All Ambitiously ENT. That's you want to find us. We're there, baby, and the links are in the Linktree link as well. Big shout out to King Knox. He will be here tomorrow, maybe on time, maybe not for the tap in. We're doing that tomorrow for sure because we had this last Tuesday off because it was the 4th of July, but we're not taking the day off tomorrow. And big shout out to my DJ, Rue KZ. Hey, hun. He is in the midst of preparing our next Fire Mix, so stay tuned, baby. Stay tuned. Yeah. All the things that I have to say before I get up out of here. Let's see what else you said. What, babe? Let me see. We worldwide, bigger than Knox is late. That's a major key. We're going to see if he's going to be on time tomorrow. We don't know. We ain't going to count Knox out just yet. He might be on time tomorrow. Top Flight, Catch the Vibes with Cat Lee. Hey, catch the vibes. Don't catch, I'm not saying it. Don't catch that thing that Usher got. That's what he said. Don't catch that thing that Usher got. Tap in tomorrow. Don't catch that thing that Usher got. Gets lit. Yeah, we gonna have some fun. And I added more stuff to the bag, baby. So it should be interesting. And we ready for our trivia. So Doc, don't make it all extra hard where we gotta figure like birthplace. I don't know where these niggas be born at. Fire Friday is hotter than Usher's medical situation. What? Oh my gosh. Yeah, make sure you tune in for Fire Friday. I can't with you. I can't with you. I cannot with you. Oh my gosh. You are nuts. All right, let me say the things I gotta say. First things first, mind your business. Come here on Media Mondays and I tell you, I'm scared to put this on the screen. Okay, wait a minute, Doc, stop. Come here on Media Mondays where I tell you everybody's business because that's what I do on Media Mondays because we're nosy and we want to know all of the gab. We are on the gab beat, so we are here for it. Just mind your business. Otherwise, this is the safest thing you could do out here in these streets. It's crazy out here. It's a dangerous world out here. It's the difference between minding your business and staying in your lane, and I will explain that in a minute. Love your babies, hug your babies, encourage your babies. They need all the love, all the encouragement, and everything that you can provide as a parent. I'm not even looking at the comments right now. I can't. Everything that you can provide as a parent. If they want to work for NASA, then tell them to be the best astronaut, engineer, secretary, janitor, receptionist, or whatever the hell they do out at NASA. I don't know. I don't work there. If they want to work for NASCAR, then tell them to be the best pit boss, NASCAR driver, commentator, or whatever the hell else they do over there at NASCAR. But the point is, just tell them to be great. Maybe they want to be a doctor. Tell them to be the best doctor ever, because apparently, from what Doc is saying, I should still need it. But encourage them to be great. And remember to let them know to be the GOAT. They are the GOAT and continue to be the GOAT. And that's just what it is. Leave me alone, Doc. I can't keep looking at your comments right now. I'm just going to block you out. Stay in your lane. Everybody's lane is not your lane. You feel me? Sometimes some of y'all just be doing too much. Just stay in your lane. Because you jump in my lane, you're going to get her. You're just going to get her. You feel me? You don't want her. You want her. She's sweet, kind, and cuddly, and cute and stuff. Good to lay out with, you feel me? Or at least her. Because, baby, if I'm purring, Cat is a happy girl. But the point is, stay in your lane. Everybody's lane is not your lane. Here we go. I'm going to get to y'all comments in a minute. Everybody's lane is not your lane. And what usually happens is a collision, and who the fuck needs that? Nobody needs that. So just stay in your damn lane. That's it. And last but not least, every battle is not your battle to fight. Worry about the war. Don't worry so much about these little small, minute ass battles. Kiki Palmer's baby daddy. That is a small ass battle. Worry about the war. You know what I mean? But the point is, every battle ain't your battle to fight. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just gotta relax and chill out. And remember, it's a war going on outside. Yes. Let me read these comments now. Now I can read them because I can't. First of all, because I couldn't read them. I couldn't read them while I was trying to get my thoughts out. Don't fail the trivia like Usher fails the STD. Shut up! Oh my gosh, I cannot with you. Media Monday tells everybody business, but Usher's situation, because I'm still not saying it. Doctor, well, you said, look what you said, he might need it. Really, you said that Usher needs to get his prescription from one. I'm just saying, so if they want to be a doctor, tell them to be the best doctor ever. Your lane is my lane. Oh, really? Usher should stay in a condom. I can't with you. Stop. Leave Usher alone. He know what he got. He got that thing, and he know he got that thing, and just let him have that thing. So, we don't want no parts of that thing. We just don't. No parts. I don't want no parts of that thing. Anyway, so it was fun as usual. We had a good time as usual. Doc is crazy as usual. At least he ain't go Brazilian man on y'all tonight. But y'all be safe out here. Have a good night. And I appreciate each and every one of you. I do. It's always a beautiful and fun ride, you know? So I gotta get out of here because I got mommy stuff to do. Because I'm a mom. And good night. Bye.